This is a story about two aliens who crash landed. Now they're stuck on a podcast, try radio back home. But while they're here, might as well make a TV show. Earthless TV. Earthless TV.
Zane, how you doing?
Voila. One more Saturday afternoon.
One more Saturday.
Yeah.
For those of you who decide to join us, we
Why? I
are
have no idea.
doing podcasts because we think we have an interesting point of view. This world needs something and we don't know what it is. Feeling a little like I just woke up.
Like you just woke up. I'm gonna get you some coffee, man.
Alright. While you get some coffee, we're going to show you a couple of clips for today.
We've got a few movie trailers, movies coming up,
Movies.
Movie trailers.
including Semi-Pro with Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell. I like me some Will Ferrell. He's one funny bastard.
Come on, girl. Yeah, it's me, Jackie Moon. Let's get sweaty. Let's get real sweaty. I'm talking rainforest sweaty. I'm talking swamp sweaty. Oh, yeah. Hello there. I'm Jackie Moon. Owner, player, coach. You need a fourth reason to get season tickets? You're looking at it. Call now. Come on, people, let's get sweaty. Basketball sweaty. Love me sexy.
Another one of the Will
Jesus.
Ferrell short film.
He's fucking hilarious.
He's going on, man.
That guy is so funny.
He's keeping it together.
That's just nuts.
I imagine we'll both see that on video at one point or another, right?
Yeah. I would never go to a movie theater to see that. Oh, I'm sorry, Will.
Well,
It's true.
all right. Well, here's another one that's probably going to be on our video list. But it is a documentary, and it's called King Corn.
It's America's best kept secret. We don't think of what we're putting into our system. We don't really think about it.
Pork,
Beef,
breads,
sodas,
chicken, French fries,
spaghetti sauces,
biscuits and with gravy. Everything on your plate is corn.
When you're good at something, we ought to be encouraging it. We're good at growing corn, and we're now selling it all around the world.
What is this here?
That's excess corn.
That's what couldn't fit in that huge thing.
That's right.
I'm moving from Boston to Iowa. Could I have a big and tasty sandwich?
I used to weigh over 300 pounds.
Lots of corn means the raw material for an overweight society.
Hello, carbs. All that corn goes somewhere. And in fact, a lot of it's going on to our bodies.
We aren't growing quality. We're growing crap.
That's nuts.
That is a little nuts. I think he kind of summed it up best with the we're not growing quality, we're growing crap.
Yeah, what the hell do you do then?
Well, let's show the trailer for Sweeney Todd. You want to see it? You haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that.
I'll show you the trailer.
This is the tale of an ordinary man who had everything.
Barker, his name was. Benjamin Barker.
Until a man of power stole his freedom, destroyed his family, and banished him.
May the Lord have mercy on your soul.
For life. And in his sorrow, a new man was born.
15 years dreaming I might come home to a wife and child.
Benjamin Barker.
Not Barker. Sweeney Todd now. And he will have his revenge. Where's my wife?
She's gone. And he's got your daughter.
Judge Turpin.
You've got to leave this all behind you now.
No. These are desperate times. And desperate measures are called for.
All right. You, sir? No one's in the chair. Come on, come on. Sweeney's waiting. I want you, bleeders. You, sir? Two, sir. Welcome to the grave. I will have vengeance. I will have salvation.
I can guarantee the closest shave you will ever know.
May the good Lord smile on you.
You're barking mad.
The years no doubt have changed me.
At last, my arm is complete.
Hello? Yes. Honey, I'm not sure. No. Did you get the cable? Remember, you have to choose the printer.
Hey, Karen, can I ask you a question? What are you working on? Who's crappy software? Oh, Kodak Easy Share.
Yeah, that program, honey, is I can't remember. You have to choose the printer somehow. Remember? No, you plug the printer in. Does the computer recognize the printer?
Karen, do you know you're on TV?
Well,
we're taping our TV show right
doing
now.
A podcast right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, their software sucks wings. Well, I forget how exactly we got it to work, baby.
Reboot.
So, yeah, leave the printer plugged in and try to reboot. You did that. Well, try another port. Try a different USB port. Well, you have to shut the computer off and then plug it in one of them and then, leave the printer on, and then shut the computer off completely instead of rebooting it. Okay. I mean, all right. Well, I'll get it to work when I come home. Oh, yeah, no, it's okay, baby. I'll call you in a minute if I remember. Okay, bye. Called in the middle of the podcast.
Calling during the
I
show.
told her what I was
man.
doing.
That's funny.
Okay, so
well,
I see that movie, Zane, and I'm not so sure.
Yeah. The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, Sweeney Todd.
I'm just not a big fan of gore movies right now to begin with, and then I don't know. It kind of looks like a cross between a musical and the Phantom of the Park.
In a Tim Burton world.
Remember where they used the Swan Song building? And it was that guy with the glasses. What was his name?
Phantom of the Opera?
No, Phantom of the Park. It was
Kiss.
Really great film. No, not the Kiss movie.
Wasn't theirs Phantom of the Park?
I just can't remember that.
I don't know, man. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You've lost me.
Anyway, it looks like an old 70s movie.
Yeah. You want to see? Did you find it?
That's the Kiss movie.
Oh, it is the Kiss movie.
Well, I'd like to talk about Half-Life 2 and the games that come with it. Portal and Team Fortress 2. Portal is an amazing game.
Yeah?
It's absolutely innovative and unbelievably cool, and I beat it in one day.
Really?
It was just amazing.
Nice.
Dude, it's worth the purchase. Worth every penny. If you buy the orange box, the orange box comes with absolutely everything for Half-Life. And if you already have Half-Life 2, the game, which you do.
I do.
You have the game, the first game. You didn't buy episode 1.
Yeah.
Right? You haven't bought episode 1.
I have Halo.
No, I know. Okay, I'm asking you a direct question, though. You haven't bought episode 1?
No.
Okay, and so you haven't played that, and then there's episode 2, so you get all these things with the orange box. You get Half-Life 2, the game you already have.
Mm-hmm.
You get Half-Life 2 episode 1, Half-Life 2 episode 2, the game Portal, another game called Team Fortress 2, which are both awesome games. Team Fortress 2 is an online game. And you even get Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, which is the shirt I'm wearing right now.
The toilet in the head.
Yeah.
The toilet in the head.
So, but this is a great value at, I think it was like $40, $34 or something like that. Maybe it was, let's see here. Yeah.
Yeah, see if you can get a little info for us.
It was awesome.
I do have a little news for you, though.
Interesting.
And that would be that, this week...
Oh! What? I went to the Genesis show.
Tell us about
Great stuff.
Nice.
I went to the Genesis concert. Here's my ticket.
Well, don't show me, show them.
The Genesis concert.
Genesis.
This is a great seats. We were right on the floor. So close. I got pictures.
What did they play?
They played lots of Genesis from... It was kind of cool because they did this mix of whole songs. They didn't start in one era and go to the next. They kept going and just kept doing one song from here, one song from there, one song from here, one song from there, back and forth. It was cool. It's cool stuff. They did stuff from Duke, and Selling England by the Pound, and All sorts of oldies.
Oldies.
Yeah, The Lamb Lies
Lots
Down
of-
on Broadway.
yeah. The Lamb.
Great stuff. They did In the Cage.
Yeah.
They did the entire song. It's like, 8 or 9 minutes. It's awesome.
Epics.
Genesis.
Epics.
Show you some of the pictures.
The epics of Genesis.
So go ahead.
Very
What were you
nice,
gonna
yeah.
say?
Well, give us the monitor again over there. Give us monitor 29. See what we're shooting. Oh yeah, I was gonna say there was news this week. Something interesting. I thought you might like. 2007 Nobel Peace Prize they gave out 2 this year. The one was some sort of council group that pertained to global warming and natural awareness. And Al Gore got a Nobel Peace Prize.
No kidding.
Just
Al
announced.
Gore.
Yeah, a couple days ago.
Wow, that's interesting. Wow.
But
very interesting.
Yeah, other than that, man, the war goes on. The war continues. Blackwater.
Yeah,
in the hot seat. It's all, just never. So anyways, moving on.
Can't imagine.
Running along. I've got some music for you to hear, actually. I did a little searching on the web and MySpace, and I was kind of hunting through some of the artists, and I found somebody I thought you might find interesting. Listen to a little bit here. Cielle, Cielle, how would you pronounce that?
Seal.
Or like Sealy?
Yeah, like Sealy, like Cecilia, but she's Sealy.
Yeah. Give you a look at the album back there. It's on the disc. So, you can enhance it into the show, make the show work a little better, Try to get involved, give the audience a little something to interpret.
Alright,
Quick
what do
flash.
Is that it?
This is it.
Song she's got up there.
No, I got a few songs for you
let's
here.
hear something.
You want to hear something else?
Yeah.
Alright, well, it's poppy, female. I kind of like it though.
Where is she at?
She is... That's a good question, man. Maybe I should hunt her down for us.
Hunt her down. That's my Genesis section.
I like this song. You can go out to myspace.com/SealMusic, CIELLE Music, MUSIK. It's Seal Music, and check her out. She's got some good tracks there, man. I don't remember where she's from though. She's from Seattle. A little music from a place I used to live.
Nice.
Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. Are you still recording?
It stopped for some reason.
Well, I guess I should quit looking at it. Stick with the camera that we know is working. Oh shit, you don't want to hear that. So yeah, she's from Seattle. And that last track, that first one was called Misery. This song is called Morning Light. Something Morning Light, something Morning Light. Give you a quick listen. Alone Without You. Now, is this a classic? Is this an old standard?
Sounds familiar, but
I don't know. I seem to feel like I've heard it before. No, I'm thinking of another song altogether. Never mind. Scratch everything I just said. I think, yeah, just past Silver She's talking about LA, man.
I like that.
She's in Seattle. Well, Seal, however you pronounce your name, I'm sorry about that. Can't pronounce your name correctly, but you like your tunes, so we're mentioning it here on Earthless TV.
Earthless.tv.
We wanna share you with the rest of the world. Here's one more track. Don't care much. This reminds me of Rasputina. A little bit. And sort of Britney Spears. Rasputina and Britney Spears. So, I've already polished my coffee.
That's interesting.
Is it afternoon? Can I switch to beer now? It is. It's
beer
afternoon.
o'clock.
It's beer o'clock.
It is beer o'clock. For those of you who threw up the graphic, for those of you who didn't know it, it is beer o'clock.
Beer o'clock. If you, hey Scotty, if you finish that coffee, I'll get you a beer.
Alright, yeah.
Unless you're done with your coffee, I don't.
No, I'm not done. It's still morning for me, really. Not quite beer o'clock yet.
Yeah. So, brought in the anchor steam. I'm just kidding. I'll get you a beer. I should.
Yeah.
You're ready.
Denied. Denied.
Denied right here on Earthless TV.
Denied. Denied.
Yeah. So, there you go, buddy. That's all you. Cheers. Anchor Steam from San Francisco. We'd love for you to be a sponsor. Gotta cover up my head. What are you doing?
Well, I didn't even show the label.
But yeah, if Anchor Steam, if you'd like to support us, you're more than welcome to. You're definitely supporting us today here on Earthless TV, episode 2.
We often do
episode 2. If you'd like to work with us in other ways, is what I'm saying, because we're all about sponsorship here. So I think we've covered music, and
I believe the word is patronism.
Patronism?
Yes, when you are feeling generous of the old American dollar and you don't mind spending it at a store instead of growing it for yourself.
Okay.
You advocate that people would go to this place. Go here, I like a good Chevy. Or, I use CIHose.com.
CI hose. That's CI hose. How do you? What is that again? WHORES.com. Or they .net. They're .stupid, right?
Oh yeah.
Give a little shout out to our hoses.
Hoser.
Mm-hmm.
Hose.
Exactly. So what else, man? What else is fucking going on?
I don't know. What's going on in the news?
I've burdened myself. There was a funny story, actually. There was something. Because you're a big NASCAR fan, and we had hoped to have a friend of ours, Scott Murphy, be a guest.
Oh, hold on.
Looks like we're taking a call. Put him on speaker.
Hello?
You're on Earthless TV.
What, baby? Oh, Mr. Wiggles. No. She said I look like Mr. Wiggles from Sesame Street.
Mr. Wiggles?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't remember Mr. Wiggles?
It's been a long time since I watched Sesame Street.
Google that, Mr. Wiggles.
Google Mr. Wiggles. Why on earth would I want to do that?
Okay, yeah, email me a picture.
Yeah, Mr. Wiggles.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, he's got his own website, MrWiggles.biz. Is this him?
That's not Mr. Wiggles she's talking about.
Oh, that's not him.
Look at that guy.
Maybe we should,
The guy we got was hilarious. I don't know who Mr. Wiggles is, but this is the new Mr. Wiggles.
He does have a mustache.
He does have a mustache, but he ain't the Mr. Wiggles.
Oh, that's awesome.
Go to the Mr. Wiggles homepage.
That's not Mr. Wiggles, is it?
So what was that last URL? Oh, you're trapped. Zane clicked the link and he cannot back out of it. He has to close the browser.
God damn.
That's funny.
You know what we're talking about out there, don't you? We're talking about the never-ending back button.
Are you there? Oh, alright.
Hey, honey. Which one?
Did you email it to me yet?
Welcome, Mr. Wiggles. It's powered by Earthstink.
Oh, well, you haven't even left yet? No. Well, that's okay. We're looking.
I'll look him up. I'll wiki him.
What is that on YouTube?
There he is again, Mr. Wiggles. Dude, that is Mr. Wiggles.
Go back one. Then.
Okay.
And then go to the YouTube. Right
okay, there. YouTube. Mr. Wiggles
Electric
getting
Boogaloo.
down.
This is Mr. Wiggles. No, it's not. Mr. Wiggles.
That is awesome.
It's some guy breakdancing on stage.
Oh man.
That's hilarious.
That is.
So Sesame Street, right, baby? So Google Mr. Wiggles Sesame Street.
Alright, Sesame Street. Here's a Mr. Wiggles on Sesame Street. Let's check it out. This video is all messed up.
Is the video all messed up? Yeah, that's not it.
I don't know. I don't remember. Oh wait, why not? Why don't we image it?
Okay.
That sounds nice. Bye.
Another call from my wife.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, folks. I hope that's entertaining.
Your wife, the love of his life.
Fun.
Love of his life.
We're having fun. We don't get paid, so
yeah.
we just figured
we don't get paid for this. We just
we love to do it.
We love to do it. So
the news is inconsequential.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it, man.
The war rages on.
You want to hear stats?
Guys shoot guys, and nobody knows really why.
It's just depressing. But I do have something for you, Scott, and actually I'm going to show you some segments. These are cuts of Mr. Timothy Leary at Millbrook, little segments. So I wanted to give you a little show. See what your thoughts are.
Dr. Leary, LSD has made you either a prophet or a pariah. What fashion would you use, or how would you summarize your own experiences with the drug? What has it done to you, to your mind?
First of all, we have to ask the question, what is LSD? LSD is a chemical, but it's not a drug. Most Americans are familiar with two drugs which change consciousness. Drugs which put us into a stupor, drugs which wake us up. Almost every American uses one of these two. We use opiates or tranquilizers or alcohol to put us into a nice, cozy stupor. Or we use drugs like pep pills or even coffee to wake us up. But there are many other levels of consciousness, many other levels of awareness which can be triggered off by chemicals. Now, LSD is not a drug like alcohol or barbiturate. LSD is a chemical that contains several hundred Encyclopedia Britannicas. So when you talk to someone who's taken LSD, or if you have a sitting who's taken LSD, his consciousness is being spun through many, many different levels of language, which are not the language of English or French or Latin, but chemical languages of cell and nervous system, sense organ, which are many millions of years old. What's the reaction to taking LSD? If the person is unprepared and he swallows this local library of chemical messages, he's confused. He can be entranced and delighted, or it can be very frightening. Most of the people who develop what we call an LSD panic are people who take LSD not knowing what's going to happen. They think it's like a martini, or they think it's like a pep pill. It's not at all. It's a highly complicated engaging of nerve tissue and cell tissue inside, which throws you into energy languages for which many people are not prepared, thus the confusion and the fear.
Who would you recommend take it?
Well, again, when we're talking about LSD, we're talking about an instrument, like the microscope, a form of energy. I think that any responsible adult who has demonstrated through training that he knows enough to use this form of energy should be allowed to do it. I am not in favor of indiscriminate use of LSD or of any form of energy. I think the motor car in the hands of an alcoholic or of a nut is a very dangerous instrument. Anything that man's technology has created can be dangerous if an unprepared person gets it. I'm in favor of strict licensing by government agencies, the way the automobile and the airplane is licensed, so that psychologically and physically prepared people who know what they're doing and who have serious purposes can use these wonderful and incredible keys to the wisdom and energy which is inside our body.
What kind of wisdom can such a person find for himself under the influence of the chemical?
Well, I have to use the example of the microscope. 300 years ago, if I were to say, do you know that there's a level of energy around us which is invisible, but which is powerful and beautiful and has all sorts of meanings, you think I was a nut or a pariah, and I'd be lucky to stay out of jail as I am today. The same thing is true of LSD. LSD is like a microscope, even an electron microscope, which opens up awareness of energies which are there. There's nothing miraculous or mysterious about LSD. It opens up energies which are there, and I think will be used in the future as a form of education, as a form of self-growth. In any situation where we now use our symbolic mind, the microscope of LSD will help us see more, see faster, and see deeper.
What therapeutic value, if any, could LSD have?
You mean in psychiatry?
In psychiatry, in clinical psychology.
Well, naturally, the psychologists and psychiatrists want to use LSD in treating mental illness. I think that LSD will be the number one cure for mental illness when the psychologists know how to use it, because it's a microscope, but unless you know how to use it.
So wait a minute. So I've always said that. So everything I've ever known about LSD is probably true. According to this guy.
That's
Didn't
Timothy
he kill
Leary.
himself?
No. He was Timothy Leary was one of those guys in the 60s who was first experimenting with LSD.
I remember the song Timothy Leary.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's become an icon in the cultural movement of the 60s. But he, the Merry Pranksters, Ken Kesey, these are some of the first people doing LSD. And what he's talking about is he's talking about the involvement of the chemical as something to transpire from within. The experience.
He's not talking about
it's
the
not
60s movement. He's talking about
transcendental movement.
What it's really most useful as to the person is that there is a cellular connection that you have, and it does make you more aware. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Having done it myself.
Being
no, I didn't just say that.
Nature. You did. He just said that on Earthless TV.
Having maybe tried it once.
It's pretty intense. Let me show you another clip, man. Check this out.
The microscope and know what to put under it and how to describe and communicate what you found. The microscope leads to confusion. But when psychologists know how to use LSD, I think it will be extremely beneficial in understanding and treating mental illness. But it's not mainly a psychiatric tool. It's a tool of education. It's a tool for every person who is responsible enough to use it to open up his consciousness. Because the problems that man faces today of learning, of mental illness, of emotional maturity, no government agency or no profession can solve these problems for you. I've got to do it for myself, you've got to do it for yourself, and all the viewers have got to do it for themselves. And keys like LSD must be used for self-administration by trained people.
LSD is not simply, as you say, a joy drug or a joy chemical.
Not at all.
But there seems to be quite a group of people who are taking it for kick, for self-indulged use of LSD throughout our civilization, could noticeably improve man's relationship with his environment and with himself.
I am completely convinced of that. And I'm not just speculating. See, LSD is here to stay. 1 million doses are being used in the United States today, and the nature of LSD is that one user converts in his enthusiasm 2 or 3 others, so there'll be 3 or 4 million people using LSD in the next 2 or 3 years. These forms of energy are here to stay, like the microscope and like atomic energy. You can't pass laws against them. And I'm convinced that the use of chemicals which open up the mind and put us in touch with our ancient wisdom which is inside are going to lead man to be more harmonious with other men. We're going to learn to be more harmonious with the other forms of energy, plant and vegetable and air and animal around us. I do think that LSD and other drugs which are coming along, even more powerful in their effects to open up the mind, are going to dramatically change man's way of life. It makes us think that the world comes in little sentences and straight lines. It's only a few hundred years old, and man's cells and man's sense organs and man's chemicals, which come from his own body and from outside, have been the sources of information for millions of years before the printing press and radio and television came along.
What kind of caution would you, as LSD's leading prophet, offer to those who might be tempted to take it not in the proper conditions or without the proper control or fully knowing what they were going about?
The only thing to fear from any form of energy is ignorance. It's the ignorant person who causes damage and destruction to himself and to others. We're in the same position now with LSD that we were 70 years ago with the automobile. Here's a new one.
That's pretty nuts. Yeah, I'm interested. Timothy Leary.
Timothy Leary.
I mean, not that I want to go take a hit of acid. I
think,
have.
Don't think that's going to happen anytime in my life from here on out.
Yeah, I just, that's an interesting point. I always thought that.
Human beings swimming in themselves.
Always thought that.
Yeah. Some cool ass shit, man. Cool ass shit. So what else, man? Dear Lord. Little box, big box, little box, big box. Little box, big box. Pictures of Genesis there on stage, man. Phil Collins shaking it. How old is he now? How old is Phil Collins?
Phil Collins is, I don't know.
Come here.
50. Cat 49.
59. I think you meant 59, right? I think that's what you meant. Well, shit, man. Let's talk about Battlestar Galactica. How about that?
Oh, dude, love that show. Battlestar Galactica.
Love that.
Great show.
Dude, you hooked me up and I appreciate it.
You like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
Real good.
What episode are you on?
I have just started the 3rd season. I think I've watched the first 6 episodes.
Of the 3rd season?
Of the 3rd season.
Nice.
And,
how you finding them? Good?
Oh, yeah,
Good
great.
resolution.
I'm getting good resolution now.
Awesome.
Good resolution! I dig it.
Yeah, that's
dig
cool.
a lot.
That's very cool. Yeah, that's a great show.
Yeah.
Love that show. It is Star Wars and Star Trek all in one.
All in one.
All the best of everything.
The best of it all. Yeah, I love
And
it.
I'd like to.
Who's your favorite character?
Maybe you'll notice that when the little raiders that they drive, when they're in space and they do their little movement, it's just like the ship in the game Descent. Descent the game. It's just like that. So if you listen to it and you hear the little, even the noises it makes, the way it'll flip around and turn, it's just like that game. So they had to have something
I have not played Descent.
Parallax Software.
Not played it.
Something. Give me something. I don't know if that's true. I'm just making it cool.
Do you have a favorite character? I mean, you know.
Starbuck. Favorite character.
Favorite character.
Yep.
Starbuck.
I watched that show for Starbuck.
You like Starbucks.
So
you like your Starbucks.
Yep. Starbuck.
Yeah.
Katie Sackhoff.
Is that the actress?
She's the same girl she plays in the new Bionic Woman, which was actually.
Is she the Bionic Woman?
No, she's the first. She's the original Bionic Woman in this incarnation of the show. If you watch.
So she is bionic.
Did you watch the original episode?
I mean, Lindsay Wagner.
No. This episode. I mean, the new episode.
I haven't seen any of the Bionic Woman.
Oh well, you should watch the new episode of the Bionic Woman. Get that.
Okay, I'll put that on. I have. I've seen Light.
Right there is a cool. Shit.
I saw Light. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yes, Light.
The cop that does like 8 years.
Great show.
And then is.
I like that a lot. That's a good show.
It could develop very well. Very interesting. There's some possibilities there. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I like that show.
Early on. And Californication. Have you seen Californication?
No,
it's on Showtime. David Duchovny.
Karen was watching it.
I liked it. It was good.
I didn't think it was all that cool. It's not for me. Yeah. It looked good. I like David Duchovny. I guess it's good. I didn't like it. Maybe I did like it. Can't make up my mind.
Alright.
I'm indecisive.
Pushing Daisies. Did you see Pushing Daisies?
Pushing Daisies. Haven't seen that yet. I heard it's good. I hear things.
I saw it. It seemed like it was the first episode, the pilot episode. I thought was great. So, but it seemed like they did a lot in that episode, and I don't know how it's going to develop as a series. You know, it's kind of like they did everything in the first episode. It's like where they go. Not crossing.
Yeah, you know. I'll wait for it to come out on torrent. DVD. I didn't say torrent.
Wait for it to appear somewhere miraculously.
I did not say torrent.
Did you not say uTorrent is faster than most? Didn't say that. No, didn't hear it from here. So, I don't know, man. What else in the music? We talked about Genesis. We talked about
Genesis. We like
showed you CL.
Girl from MySpace.
I have a NASCAR story for you.
NASCAR.
I was hoping Scott Murphy was going to be here because he's a big NASCAR fan, and I thought if he was a guest, the two of you would be pretty funny.
Well, I look forward to meeting him.
But the story is
TV.
What's the NASCAR in Australia? What do you call it? Is it its own league or whatever? You don't have any idea.
No idea.
Well, down
Australian Racing League.
Down in Australia, the stock cars were racing, and a kangaroo bolted out onto the track. And there's footage of like cars ripping around the kangaroo. He was totally unharmed. I think one or two cars crashed. There was some car damage, but the kangaroo escaped. Made it off the track. It was pretty cool. I have the footage somewhere, but I think it'd be just chaotic to find for you, so I'm gonna pass on that.
That's fun.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Other than that, that's about it.
So not exactly NASCAR, but
No, not
a
exactly
racing
NASCAR.
store.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
You got anything else from?
I don't know. I have a couple of things.
Oh, you do have some stuff.
I'd
Here
like
we go.
to talk about this game right here.
Let's talk about games. He's a gamer.
Stalker. Good game. Stalker.
Stalker gamer. Gamer.
This is a game by
Stalker.
THQ. This is a game that you don't need the disc to play it. It's a pretty cool looking game, but you know, a little boring. You know. But overall,
Pretty cool game, but a little boring. That's what.
And another great game. I don't know if you sim, you do pick up this game. It's good, especially if you have
Flight
Vista.
Simulator 10
It is
Deluxe
Microsoft.
Edition.
FSX. You haven't seen, if you've been seeing FSX on blogging, this is what they're talking
Bloggity,
about.
bloggity, bloggity.
Flight Simulator.
I haven't. Is that joystick? Do I get to use a joystick if I do that?
You do.
Because you know I have a joystick and I have no game to play with my joystick.
Oh, well, this game right here requires a joystick. It
Maybe
requires
I'll
many
get
things.
him to let
If
me
you
play
have
with it.
act enough, it can have, you know, pedals.
Hey, that's not good for the microphone. With that. There goes your phone again.
You got pedals.
Is it Karen? Is it Karen?
Who is it? Mr. Wib. Who?
Mr. Bill's brother?
Mr. Noodle. Mr. Noodle's brother. Oh my.
Here we go.
Oh,
I do remember this guy.
Oh, the signal
We lost her. Oh. There, but she did. She found Mr. Noodle.
That is hilarious.
There you go.
Mr.
That is
Noodle's brother.
So shit. Maybe that's
who I look
yeah. Scotty is the noodle. Mr. Noodle. Nice. Great. Well, I don't know, man.
So save that, I guess.
Yeah. What, should we call it, man? End of the show?
Yeah,
Anchor Steam?
I'd like to say that this sucks right here.
You gotta do that again. What is that?
This sucks.
What is it? Oh, Vista Ultimate. Windows
if
Vista.
you happen to buy a computer with it on there, fine, that's great.
Oh, man.
But if you're trying to run things that you've had
I
forever,
would stay away from it altogether.
and you don't have a way to get an update, stay away from this.
I'm running
Stay away from
XP
it.
Media Center, and that, I don't use the Media Center, but I like the
Sure,
XP,
no,
man.
XP's great.
XP's
Media
good.
Center, I like Media Center, but they haven't perfected it.
Is this Vista?
No, this is.
Okay, no.
I use XP.
XP.
I have Vista
laptop.
going at home.
And you are, well, give us your full review, man. What's the
Vista's cool. I like some of the features. I like the dream scene feature, which is the background, the desktop has this really flowy, really cool graphics, and
so you like the flow?
Well, it's just the way the graphic moves in the desktop. Instead of a picture, it's a loop of something.
Yeah.
A high def image.
Prettier.
Cool. It's very pretty.
Prettier. So
it's something you would put on that would be for a party. You know?
No,
And
I
before-
don't. No,
Yeah, if you had a little cocktail party at your house and you left your TV on, you put music on.
Yeah.
You'd leave this little thing on.
What is it? What is it called though specifically?
Dream scene.
Dream scene.
You know, I run it on my high def computer, Toshiba high def, 42 inches. So I have a nice
Toshiba?
Toshiba.
Yeah. That was a good one. I'm kicking. While we're talking product, man, I'll tell you what I'm kicking. I'm kicking the 32-inch Polaroid, and it has had some work done on it.
Nice.
And it was cheap. It was cheaper than anything else. And it looks good. The only thing, if you're looking at it, I would never put speakers on a TV, on a monitor. It's like, to me, it's like there is sound and there is picture. There are these two elements, right? These two elements. We've got this two-dimensional picture, no matter how fast it's moving, no matter what it's showing you.
Or put them in the back.
Maybe a test speaker. Because the thing is...
You gotta have... hey. Get what you want.
I don't want to see them, though. I just want to see this little black border, and I can either hang it or set it on something. And that's it. That's the picture. The sound is going to come from wherever. I'm kicking, 6 speakers.
Love it.
It's like 5.1.
Love it.
It sounds good. I keep the bass down because I got wood floors, but when I first moved in, I had the bass kicking in the neighbor upstairs.
Alright, we're gonna do a song.
It's time to do a song. Let's do a song.
Do a song. Here, I'm gonna grab.
You know what? Hey, come back here.
Hold on, let me grab my lunch.
Let's do the outro, and then because we're not gonna do this song on the couch.
Oh, we're not gonna do a song on the couch.
Let's say good evening or good night.
Well, if we have to say goodnight, let's say it right. Good night, say it. Good night. Well, it's actually afternoon. It's afternoon for those of you who watch in the morning. We record this in the morning usually. It's not really morning right now.
And then we spend all day working out the kinks. Working out the kinks.
We're just trying to be entertaining, and if this sucks, send us an email.
Yeah, send us an email.
This sucks.
What email address? Where should people get a hold of us?
People should get a hold of us on the MySpace, myspace.com/earthless.tv. I'm sorry, Earthless TV.
No dot.
MySpace.com/Earthless
TV.
The graphic will go up right there. Please, thank you very much, Mr. Engineer. And then after you get there, there's going to be nothing right now, so there will be something by the time you receive this.
Yeah.
So
that's all I got.
That's all I got. So
until we meet again. We're Scott and
I'm Scott. I'm Scott.
Kidding.
I'm Scott, and that's Zane.
And we're Earthless TV.